about that time, man. Yeah, it's about that time, you heard? Said it's about that time. Tell him again. Hey, yo. It's about that time, man. Said it's about that time, you heard? Yeah, said it's about that time. We turn it up, y'all tuning in. Back and forward on topics we like to talk about. How we like to talk our slang. Our word of mouth, views from my perspective, well thought of. No blurting out, privies kicking in. This is the service announcement. Consumer reports, Newports, Henny for shorts. Traffic as well, weather of course. Yo, fresh, up, dirt and born is the main course. With a little segment where I heighten your thoughts. Our special guests ranges from rookies to the best. I mean indies to industry, and all these we accept. Cause we out to teach and take the lead and show niggas the chefs. A real meaning the true podcast, what you expect? Yeah, said it's about that time, man. Yeah, it's about that time, you heard? Yeah, said it's about that time. Tell him again, hey yo. Said it's about that time, man. Yeah, said it's about that time, you heard?
Right
oh God! Yo, Smoke.
Up a little early, baby. Sorry about that.
You know we got new people working the boards right now, man. Let me introduce my co-host, Born.
What up, people?
My guy, Dirt.
Yo.
Weatherman Fresh.
Yo, Fresh.
And your host with the most. If it ain't privy, we won't toast. Your boy Dub Nowinski. You know what I mean? You good? What up, y'all? What's happening? Good? We got a lot of things going on in the studio tonight. We apologize for being a little late. But y'all rocking with the business. You heard? Figure it out.
What's going on over there? Tall glass of water.
We good? We can go?
Sober shit today for real.
This nigga right here.
Top cherry.
Lord is merciful. Lord is merciful.
That shit out of there.
Oh shit.
We good? All right. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? We're going to set it off. You know, let me ask y'all. I mean, first off, before we even start, we want to say rest in peace to Granddaddy IU.
Oh, man. That was
you know what I mean?
That's my
we
God
are
right
a hip hop show. We are, you know what I mean? Real authentic up here. And we do not, you know what I mean, not give people flowers while they're here and when they all pass on. You heard? So,
man, yeah, that's my God. Salute.
Yeah. Granddaddy IU. Rest in peace, baby. Yo, we're gonna talk about something right quick. We're gonna talk about Gunna. Y'all heard that Gunna shit?
Somebody sent me that the court clip when he's in court telling everything. That was, I was like, wow.
So my thing is this. Is it ratting if you hold on, if you pleading guilty on yourself? Because apparently he feels like, you know what I mean? He feels like he ain't rat because he's saying he's guilty. Do he have a right to say? Did he rat or he didn't rat in your eyes?
Oh Lord. So what we talking about here? If you be like, I did it. It be like people out here like, rat, you a rat. That's what you saying?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, man. What? Say it again.
Listen, do you consider him ratting because he pled guilty? He's in it with a whole crew of niggas, but he pled guilty, and they let him go because he pled guilty. He don't consider that he ratted anything. Do you feel that that's wrong? Like he shouldn't have said nothing, or you know what I mean? Do you think he ratted? Would you would take that if me and you was locked up?
Family,
God forbid.
family,
And I pled guilty and got
family,
out of there.
Family. I thought when they would like that police like behind you, like woo, and there's a hammer in the car, and it's 4 of y'all, and they be like, yeah, nah, it's mine. Everybody gonna be like, rat ass nigga.
So you saying he didn't rat?
I'm asking. I gave you a scenario.
I'm telling you what the question is. See this?
Okay,
They're not happy out there in TV
because
land.
all right,
They're not happy.
Are you ratting if you be like, you know what, I did it, and there's gonna be somebody like, ooh, when you get out for telling on yourself?
Listen, what? Do you? All right, let me just put you on a little bit with the case.
Yes.
Listen, they got caught in the RICO, right?
Mm-hmm.
Follow me, right, Fresh?
Yeah.
They got caught in the RICO, and they hold defenses with the Young Thug nigga.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yo, we a label. We a music label. We not a gang.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that's their defense. Like, yo, we ain't no criminal organization, right? So, son, the Gunna nigga pleaded guilty, right? And he got out. Thug is still locked up. So my thing is, you know what I mean? Like what he did was, you know, when you plead guilty,
They gave
you
him
gotta say what you did.
Mhm.
Yeah. And he said, I did everything.
No, he also said that they are a gang.
Oh, come on now. So it got out of control. Hey,
You can't plead guilty and just be like, I did it. They gonna be like, what you did? Tell me in I need a description of what you did. Nigga.
And then if he be like, yes, I did everything, then he's supposed to just take it all. I'm thinking that's where he was going with it. Oh no, come on, stop.
I don't know, Dirt. You sounding like you was
stop. You're a rat, then stop. If you're not eating the whole charge, I thought he was eating the charge.
Nah, he wasn't eating it. He can't eat a RICO charge.
Well, if you go, hey, y'all wrong, I did it all. Then I'm like,
it can't be in multiple places at once.
Oh well, then y'all got the wrong people. Then y'all got the wrong people. Then, all right, go ahead. Nah, yeah, that's
what
a rat.
You think,
he
ratted.
ratted.
You think he ratted?
That nigga ratted.
He ratted.
He said yes.
So what he's gonna say?
He said yes and yeah,
and he's gonna tell them.
Yes,
he's gonna
and
tell
yeah.
other people apart.
Yes
like,
and yeah.
I did
Judge
this.
was asking
And
like,
they go
yo,
on to check it.
You kind of got to
Judge
see
was
the
asking
video.
like certain
she
questions.
asked
He's
him.
like, yes.
Oh yeah, so he's a rat. Stop. That's
He's
a
a rat.
clean cut case. It's over.
Yes.
Everyone hands down said he's a rat. It's over. Next topic.
You don't think so?
Go ahead. We got Stills about to check in. Go ahead.
All right. So the reason why he did that, seeing it, the fact that they did it on social media made it look bad. So what he did, and this was based on their whole lawyer team, they advised them to take a plea bargain deal. Basically, they got everybody. They know everything already. They know the whole story. They know who's who.
That's what I said.
All they did was give him an option to basically plead guilty to everything, to lessen their charge for everybody.
That's what plea bargain is.
That's a plea bargain,
Yeah.
exactly. So for those that don't know what a plea bargain is, it's an arrangement between the prosecutor and the defendant, whereby the defendant pleads guilty to a lesser charge in exchange for a more lenient sentence or an agreement to drop the other charges. Now, if you notice, the next day, this is when the defendant's team, Young Thug's team, was able to throw out a major piece of this case with the evidence on the phone. Now, that's everything. Everything was on the phone.
Everything.
So they had this agreement going into it. Now, he had to have this discussion with Thug's legal team because they're the one that funded everything. That they're the one that put up the defense for the whole team. So they had to have the conversation like, yo, all right, I'm gonna agree to this because my lawyer team about to get this major thing thrown out. So the fact that they agreed and admitted to everything, you can't rat on yourself.
Yeah.
Because they asked them the questions, was YSL a gang? Yes. What did they use gang activity to further their criminal enterprise through music? Yes. He basically told on himself. So who you ratting on? You ratting on yourself?
Yeah, but to me, I think they using that like, cause they ain't have nothing on Gunna. I think they use that just to really focus on what they trying to do. They trying to establish that they was a gang. So if you're gonna do a RICO, we need to establish that y'all was a criminal organization. And so if you saying yes and I'm saying no, it's not like Thug took back what he was saying he was doing, right? He's still going off it, saying that we not a gang. So if your guy's saying that they a gang, so they gonna be like, all right, we let this guy Gunna go, but boom, we trying to establish that y'all a gang so we can really wrap y'all up. Y'all think y'all getting wins.
Yeah, his legal team informed them they advised him to do that. But I get what you're saying though. Word.
That's just what I'm saying, because I don't know everything about it, but that's just how it looks to me. It's like, yo, if I'm saying like with the mob was saying, we not the mob. Right? And then once niggas started ratting and saying, no, we are the mob. They was like, all right, John.
It's on you.
You know what I mean? Y'all niggas going down 40 years. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, I don't know if the Gunna nigga, if that was some strategic plan through the fucking legal team, which is a dumb one to me. I would have been like, nah, man, you want me to say that we did it? Like, nah, like you fucking up my career. Like nobody's trying to look up the definition of this and that. And a lot of people ain't never really go through the court system to even know if that was a good play or not. Everybody just going on how that shit is perceived, my nigga.
I mean,
you know what I mean? He's a rapper.
Is there clean ratting and dirt and dirty ratting?
No, ratting is ratting. You can't do it. And it's fucked up because
okay, he told on the show.
Now hold on now. Now let me. Hey, everybody's a stand up guy, but everybody's not doing 100 to a million.
Facts.
And they how Bean said it. I ain't saying he says nothing, but he said something.
This nigga said something that's on the net. That's one thing about this internet jaunt, nigga. You ain't no hiding with no bullshit, my nigga.
That shit go viral.
That's what got him jammed up in the first place.
Got him jammy. Imagine you on. You could knock anything down. You jumping out of the jump out. You know what I'm saying? You got bread. Your life good until now you in a joint where you got a shit in front of everybody. Ain't no door there. You know what I'm saying? Your shit is like niggas seeing you. You know what I mean? You feeling bad. You gotta eat when they tell you to eat. You know what I mean?
It's still like that.
I don't know, man. I
don't want to know.
I don't think it's. I don't think it's like that. Y'all think it's another country.
I'm not. You know.
I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad in this country no more. I don't really. When I talk to people, they don't have these stories no more. I don't even think it's like that in the country. And I be talking to them on the cell phone. Yeah. Like, yo, hold on, I got another line. Hold on. They put me on hold and shit. So is it even like that?
Nah,
anymore?
I heard them niggas, they bought a phone and shit like that.
That's
and
what
they be lit. Like,
we making it still rough. Is it really like that?
I don't know.
Because I'm just saying, when I talk to people, they be like, yo, let me hit you right back and watch a TV and blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
Like, yo, damn, I'm in the shower. You don't want to hear that shit anyway.
Yeah.
I'm in the shower with 10 niggas while I'm washing up. Like, yo, B, keep that shit to
That's
yourself.
The movies, man. Or another country. That's not here.
Keep that shit to yourself.
We have the weakest
prison
system. It's us who make it tough.
I don't even
not the system.
Care with them niggas.
No, it's not the system.
Yo, in other news.
Yeah, moving forward amicably.
Right. We're gonna say rest in peace, Takeoff. They saying that Quavo is not cooperating with the authorities in, helping, an arrest or whatever, stuff like that. Even though they bag somebody, he's still not saying like, nah, that was son or whatever. He's like still he not helping them niggas, he's not cooperating at all. Do you think he's right or wrong for that?
Oh,
he seen his nephew get smoked right in front of him. Right? They had cameras and all that stuff.
So where's the footage for the camera?
I don't know, man. You got to ask them.
Good answer. What's the name? So he don't want to be a rat. He don't want to be a rat.
That's what it
comes
back to. So your nephew. So your nephew get plugged. You know what I mean? Over some dumb shit. Y'all rappers. You're not street niggas. Y'all rappers, niggas. Like, come on, man.
So they not street dudes?
No. You're a rapper.
I heard their raps. It didn't sound like that. But what I will say,
rappers be reporting the news. He ain't like
they said it was them. They
Steady B and them niggas were street niggas that happened to rap.
Yeah,
and you see where them niggas is at.
Well, look,
Cool C.
All right, check this out.
Life.
Now,
death, life and death.
Also, this could be another thing. They could be like, we are gonna hold court in the streets on this one.
Could be that.
Could be that.
That's the first thing I always think about. I don't know who did it. I didn't see that. Now I don't remember.
I want to handle it myself.
I don't remember.
It's all dumb shit. You know what I mean?
It is.
It's all dumb shit. What's leading me up to this next question, right? In y'all opinion, what generation started the downfall of the black community? Right? Now listen. We got the silent generation, right? That's from 1928 to 1945, right? Y'all stay with me. I know we fucking around. You got the bloomers, the boomers, right? That's from 1946 to 1964, right? You got Generation X, that's us, right? That's 65 to 1980. Then you got the millennials, it's 81 to like 96, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna stop with there. You know what I mean? You got the alphas and all that. That's like 13 to like, you know what I mean, 2025. But which generation you think started the downfall? Meaning, like, remember when we was coming up around the way and all that shit, it was a lot of black-owned businesses. Felt like we had like a little community. You know what I mean? Like we had Melvin's and Miss Mac and, you know what I'm saying? John's, the Milk Dairy. We had a bunch of black shit going on. Like, when did we started? Like, what generation didn't take on that torch? Because it started declining at some point. And what generation was the cause? Was it?
Basically, if it's like, if you want to say it like that, it was our parents, because they didn't
put
put us in the stores.
That's
what the business.
There you go.
For us to take over.
What you think?
That's the boomers then.
Yes, the boomers.
The boomers.
So
I wouldn't say that. I mean,
I'll elaborate more on what he's saying, because I said that before. The reason why it was the boomers, they made it easy for Generation X, which was us.
That's 1946 to 1964.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So,
correct.
That means, why I wouldn't say parents, right?
They had the business.
I just said.
No, I'm just saying, like my mom's, for instance, she's in her 80s, 70s, and 80s. She was born before that. I would say, like, if I would say, like, dudes that's 57 and older drop the ball. To me,
listen to what I'm saying.
Generation X, right?
That will be. I would say our parents is the silent generation. That's what I would say.
What year would that?
From from 1928 to 1945, born. I would say that would be our parents.
So our parents is the one with the business.
Yeah, right. They started that shit. The ones after them is the boomers.
Yeah.
So that'd be like our brothers, sisters.
Yeah,
but the parents had the business. They didn't hand it down to the kids.
So you think
they sold it off?
So do you think the parents sold it off, or the kids didn't want it once the parents passed away?
But it don't listen. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter about that. What really matters is
the phones on?
They had it good. So there's no more pressure. Like, there was no pressure on the next generation. If you don't keep your foot, you know how right now we be like, keep your foot on them. If you don't keep your foot on them, you're dropping the ball. Not the one you didn't keep your foot on. Just because I don't accept it, that don't make me the problem. See what I'm saying? Like you asked me once, and I go, I'm not sure, and I'm like, I never asked you again.
Yeah, he don't want it.
Then that doesn't mean that you dropped the ball. I didn't put it on you. You feel me? And then now, by the time we get it, we really don't care. And then it kept trickling down.
Call back with a call back.
So right now, we to the point where the generation now don't even have a clue on how to work with each other, nor want to work with each other. Everybody is say bag, not together neither. They just want to bag by themselves.
Yeah, that's fact.
Yo, you gotta have accountability though. Who that?
Yo, state your name.
Yeah. Manzone.
Oh, is that the intelligent one, brother Manzone?
You already know what up, dog.
Yo, what up, baby? What's your take on this question?
Yeah, y'all hit it right in the head, man. Them baby boomers.
Yeah.
It ain't with the parents though. It's not the parents. It's them 60s.
All right, so it's
The
not
60s.
So it's not the forgotten. It's the
The parents is the silence for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure. That's right on. You think about it. Them is more of our siblings. I ain't saying no names. We know. When we go through the hood, we coast through. The ones when they get passed off, it didn't. The ball got dropped immediate. We go around the town in the hood. We see a lot of them cribs lost that the parents upheld their whole time. As soon as they was up out of there,
it's over.
Shambles.
Yeah.
Crib paid
Shambles.
for. All you gotta do is come up with the taxes at the end of the year. You can't do that.
You can't even do that.
And, hey, well, they also handed off something in there called crack. that helped put the nail in the coffin.
That was it.
You know.
I'm just
them children is the children that, unfortunately, when they was young and aspiring, when Malcolm got killed, when Martin got killed, them was like to take the wind out of the sail. Remember, they was putting the battery in them children to be up and coming and ready. And then they murked them right in front of them. There goes that's trauma, post-trauma right then and there. So it's like a damned if you do and damned if you don't for them, because it did fall on them, but there is like some underlying trauma that come from that, man.
What do you think is going on? What do you think is going on now? Do you see any hope in what we got going on now?
So let's go. All right. So you at the beginning you gave the time zones, right?
Yes.
Let's go back into the time zones and catch it from there.
Okay.
Right.
Yep. Let's do that.
All right. So first ones was what year to what year?
The first ones we got the silent generation, right? Silent generation is from 1928 to 1945. So that's like niggas' moms.
And that's grandmoms. That's moms. That's grandmoms. That's grandmoms and great grandmoms.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
So on down to Mama Love, right?
Mama Love, yes. Well, my pops was born 31. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they even included the 1901s. They ain't even included.
There's no schooling. There's no nothing. This is segregation. We Black Wall Street. We upski.
All right.
We upski.
So that's the silent generation, right? And the boomers is 1946 to 1964. Now that's like, you know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
That's like, you know what I mean?
That's my mom. That's my mom to my brothers and my sisters.
That's like Pretty Boy.
No, that's my
brother.
No, that's my parents. What are you talking
The
about?
40s?
40s?
Yeah.
My mom's is the 40s, man. My mom's is the 40s.
Yeah,
He's
but
at 46.
46 start the boomers.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's around right.
Okay. It's so
that's my mom.
All right.
And then 50s and 60s is my siblings, bro.
Yeah, 50s and 60s is my siblings.
That's my siblings. It's my siblings, but
Now,
also so
Generation X starts when?
Generation X starts from 65.
That's my brothers and sisters too.
65.
But check the thing.
Yeah, that they Generation X.
Yeah.
To be honest,
There's a thing that go on though.
That's why I say it can't be them.
When you round off to the nearest 5, you go up, right? And
So
when they don't round to the 5, you go down, right?
So that's my brothers in them. So it has to be right. It has to be the boomers.
It's the mentality. So listen, 40 to 60 is 40, 50s, and
then
60s.
It can't be my brothers and them and sisters because they're still Generation X.
Maybe not yours.
Right. Maybe not.
X.
Right.
Nah.
Right.
I got older brothers.
Me too. How what year are they born? In the 50s?
In the 63, like bro, 63.
And what year start
63 and
Generation
60
X?
and beyond.
What year start Generation X?
59,
Generation
50,
X
58.
65.
Okay, 65 is still my brothers and sisters. 65. Yeah, 65 is still my brothers, so they're still Generation X.
But we going according to them numbers, right? But there's still a mentality that's attached to this because these are the ones that's still going to listen to mom and pa and do everything that mom and pa say. I say us, here come the X because we related to them, but we didn't do everything that we was told to do, bro.
That's a fact, but we
didn't.
But we not the cause of the beginning of dropping the ball.
No, I'm just saying that we related, that we all related.
Why?
Because
we all related, but we different. Like them ones got hit. They got hit.
Fresh want to say something.
No, I just said why not? He said we not the cause of dropping the ball.
Yeah,
I said
we
why
not the beginning. I said the beginning of the cause. It didn't start with us. Like we started dropping the ball, and then it trickled to what we have now.
So I guess we dropped the ball.
No, I said the beginning.
No, we're actually trying to right the ship.
You think that you think that our generation is this crumble? It was the generation before us started the crumble. We continued it to get to this point, but we didn't start it. Like everything was fine until they had us, and then we dropped the ball.
It was slavery.
No,
when the Unforgotten start, 19 what?
No, that's not
what I just said. It was before that, bro.
Silent. It's called Silent.
Yeah.
Silent was 1928 to 45.
We were segregated. We was
45.
all right. So 19 to 40. From 1920 to 45.
One at a time. Yeah. So we all can. So the viewers can.
20, 30, and 40. Just so we look at it like that. When you're saying 20 to 45, say 1920, 1930, 1940. Boom. Them is three decades.
Yeah.
Right then and there. And then you go 40, 50, 60. These are 3 decades. This is how we really looking at it if you're breaking it down there.
Yeah.
But then there's a mentality that's attached to. These ones will not. Some of our siblings, we say that. Like I don't want to know names of them, but the mentality is attached to what Ma and Pa say instead of being on what you got to do, life as a grown man or grown woman. You see what I'm saying?
To me, I think after our moms, the siblings that came out first didn't hold it down. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry to whoever's offended. Y'all ain't hold it down because they built up a whole bunch of shit and these niggas didn't take it on. They didn't elevate that shit. You know what I mean?
That caused us to have to learn a lot on the fly.
Exactly. So us being iller than, well, a lot of us is probably a little bit more advanced than some of the siblings or some of the people that's before us is because it was such a low bar. It wasn't like they set the bar high. It wasn't nothing to pass what they did.
It wasn't nothing set. That's once we was out here learning on the fly.
That's just my opinion. You know what I mean?
I'm sticking.
It's back and forward. So let's go back and forward.
I'm sticking to the generation before Generation X for simple fact that they made it easy.
No, I'm saying you think the boomers made it easy?
Yes, that I'm saying that's the one who started the dropping the ball.
I remember on one of the first episodes, you had a saying. You had a saying, Dirt.
It's not my saying, but go ahead.
But you know what saying that I'm saying, and it kind of ties into that. Like,
yeah. Yeah,
It ties into that because the last generation before us really like, and y'all both saying the same thing. The bar got lowered, so it is no bar.
Yeah, that's my whole.
It got
point.
lowered, so and being that the bar is lowered, the ball is dropped. There's no what we say earlier. The taxes. Born said there's only taxes to be paid on the house, and you can't even come up with that.
Yeah.
How do you turn around and give that whole thing back? It's not that, and this is before crack, mind you.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm gonna go with, if it's the start, I'm gonna go with those people. That wasn't and that would be the end of what you was just saying, Task, that I had mentioned before. Now we got to good times. So that generation was now good
Blame
times.
it on the boogie, right? Don't blame it on the sunshine.
Yeah.
Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie.
Yeah. That's the intelligent one talking for all you new listeners.
So
that's the intelligent one, brother. Man's own.
That generation were now the good times, and then it went downhill from there.
Mike said that
they had things together.
Mike,
blame it on the boogie. They didn't say blame it on the boogie.
Blame it on the boogie.
Yeah.
Was that dope he was talking about?
Yeah,
He was talking about dope.
So there you go.
These niggas have boogie.
They had it easy, and they said, man. They didn't foresee this. They just went, I don't got time to run behind them. You going to do it or not? And they like, you know what? I'm going to go to school. I don't want to take the family business. And I don't want your house.
I didn't write. That's another thing.
Right now, it's to that point right now. Definitely females. They would rather say, I own my own house and be in the projects before they take something that someone has. Females will want to push. Definitely black men. I don't care speak for no other race. A black woman would want to push you to leave your family house to say that you have your own to live in the projects. And I'm not picking on nobody. It's just that's how the ball continues to drop.
No, so question
no,
I asked is what's the most washed body part?
Dropping. It keep going. It keep falling apart.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Go ahead.
What is the most?
They would rather do that, but then you would say that they want to take everything from you. So which one is it? They want to take it or they don't want it?
That's the confusion. It's tomfoolery out here.
What Jody said, and the late great Jody from Baby Boy, they illogical creatures.
It's really that's where we at with it.
The most illogical ever in the history ever.
It's
of people.
One. Tell us.
It's tomfoolery. It's tomfoolery.
Illogical. That's a word, right?
Word. Ill means sick.
Yeah, they don't want you. They don't want you to even. It began to be frowned upon, especially when they started that whole school movement. It was frowned upon.
So that's what I was talking about.
Okay.
This is what I was trying to tie in because the silent generation, there was no. So we started at 1920 to 40. What about 1900s, 1910s, 1920s? Actually, where it started, there was no school, and your grandparents was tilling the soil. And there was no school. School came around our parents' time. Around
before that,
it's very brand new. School is not old. It's very brand new.
Yeah.
And it actually turns you. There's a meaning in the dictionary.
Hold on, Tess. My bad. Jukes, good looking. Unstable creatures.
Yes.
We up here with the old man. Jukes came in with the word of the night. Unstable creatures. Thank you.
Listen. And everybody out there, I know that I'm the worst one on. I know y'all want to get into a shootout. I tell it like it is.
You might want to. You actually be making sense, bro.
I know, but they don't like that.
Oh God!
If you ever look in the comments, Taz, you look in the comments, Taz, they be gunning for me because I tell it like it is.
Oh, so you do look at the comments?
No, I listen to what other people say because I don't have no social media. And listen, everybody out there, you know, if you see me, you say what up to the kid. That's the only time you can talk to me is if you have my number, you see me. Because other than that, I'm not on that. I'm not in the Matrix, and there's nothing wrong with the Matrix. but I'm in Zion with the rap burgers. I'm not in the Matrix, babe. And that's that. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that I'm where it's for real at. Not saying it ain't real there, but I'm just where it's, you know. Let's go. Let's move forward. I don't know what to do. You're not trying to make this show into me. All I'm saying is, it's where we at because the world has got weak and it's getting weaker. And I had a question before we got cut off. Where are we going? Is this new generation making it better, or are they making it worse?
Let me say something on that. The first show,
even
one of the first shows y'all had, this was a topic. You said that the OGs, remember when we was young, the OGs used to step to us, man. Mm-hmm. Yo, we get up, don't be doing that. Yo, and then we don't say nothing. Like, so I'm saying,
you might have to take the air out of their tire.
We gotta say something. We gotta say something, man. You know me. I say it. I'm out here. I'm saying we gotta say something. The same way that they say something to us. We gotta say something.
Guess what, though, right? Listen to this. This is real. This is what it is. If you say something, because we did drop the ball. If you say something to them right now, you have to wind up taking the air out their tire, or they're gonna take the air out of your tire because they're not listening.
You right? But
no, you can't regurgitate. They didn't come here to hear the same bullshit that we wasn't trying to hear.
Correct.
You know that.
Correct.
Don't turn around and just, if it's all that, when I was sitting there saying school means to become the accepted thing. There is three things we never check. With dictionary got the word school in it, and it got God in it, and it got, you could just start with them two because the meaning is up in there, but we never looked them up. They in there too. We just go to school and we just believe in God, and in the middle of belief there's the lies. And I'm out on that note.
Damn. That's why we call you the intelligent one.
Yes, good looking.
That's why we call you the intelligent one.
Good looking, brother Manzone. I appreciate you for calling in. You heard?
Dirt.
Love.
Fresh.
Yo.
Love. Stills. Love, man.
You already. Salute.
Shit. That was deep. Damn.
Okay.
On that note, damn. I ain't trying to reach out to the
hey
young,
man.
So
Listen, if we got some more callers, why nobody young? If you out there in TV land and you about 20 to between 20 and 30, you call up and talk about why come your generation is making the change,
right? Or
if you on the same page and you see that the person next to you that you went to school with is helping, and it might be even you helping tear it down even more. Or are y'all fixing this?
Listen,
which I doubt.
Look, all I could do is
because y'all chasing the bag.
Build my kids up, and whoever they friends, they bring the friends around.
They don't have the time to fix nothing because they chasing the bag. Ain't that right, y'all? Y'all in this world for the bag. Y'all not trying to fix nothing. Stop it. That's all. Everybody's selfish. Everybody want the bag. They not trying to fix nothing. And they ham it up and chasing the bag and got the fly shorty. I doubt it. Because there's not many out here.
Jokes tapped in and said, you have to have somebody for them to listen to.
That's that, and he's right. And that's what, and now that's all right. I'm not trying to be the next Malcolm X.
They don't listen to Malcolm X.
I know. Who would they listen to?
Like, who would they listen to?
I don't know.
Would they listen to another ignorant nigga that just sounds smart?
Who would they
still do ignorant shit?
They listen to somebody that's like, you already know I'm out here putting work in. They be like, but you gotta do this.
You know, I don't want to rush.
Yo, that's what they gonna be saying. That the end part, your truth living a while, fuck with you. That's a fact. That's a fact.
That was great. That was good.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yo.
You know, at the end of the end, that's what they're gonna be saying. Truthfully, I don't want to fuck with you. You start that type of talk in their ear, like You know, and they not even listening. If you're not pulling up in a new Ferrari truck talking about, yo, this is what it is, they not listening to you. They like, oh, what? You work for the city, huh? Heard you. You know what I mean? Heard you. My pieces is hitting, baby. I made what you make already this week. They not trying to hear you. And you like, yeah, but you know, they like, I know what, man. Hold on. And then you know what I mean? They check their time. This is a rolly pops. They getting crazy. And then and then by the next thing you know, if they talk too crazy, you walk away like, yeah, take a walk. Then you turn a spin on them. And then now you back into the ball because you spent on them like, he ain't know I still do this. But that's not where you want to go. So you just don't talk to them. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna talk to him because if you get crazy, then I'm just gonna go back to my old playbook and take the air out of his tires. And then I'm frowned upon. And that's frowned upon.
That's frowned upon.
I don't do that, y'all.
That's
upon.
That's what they said about us, though.
No,
the boomers.
Check. You know what's so
we ain't listening.
All right, but I'm gonna tell you something different about us, though. My era, which is our era, the
generation.
Hold up, Jerry.
What's up?
You a boomer?
No, he's X. No, he's X.
What
I'm saying is,
whoa,
generation.
Let me look at the numbers again.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm about to say, hold up.
No, I'm gonna defend him. He's an X. He just made it.
What you doing over there?
You on the line.
Oh yeah,
he's in that. He's that weekend.
Okay.
He's that weekend.
You on the line.
Yo, look, check this out. This is the one thing that the big difference between us and the generation after Generation X, where they really started getting unruly. Not you, nephew, if you're watching this show. My nephew has respect. There's still some out there. We looked up to the OGs. You know, big difference. We seen what they was doing. The OGs, and they did nothing different. The OGs was dialing back on the chicks that we liked. They was pulling up to the high school where we went to. We went through that whole era like, oh my God. And we was even mad. I remember older dudes from the block coming up and bagging the chick at my school that I liked. And I looked and went, under my breath, that is. I went, oh my God. She talking to him? And then I looked at him and was like, what's good, my guy? Because that was my man. I was
thinking that they was whack.
Yeah. But I ain't say that.
Nigga, if I'm that age, I'm never talking to John.
But did you say that to them when you saw them?
No, I ain't say that.
Let's keep it 100.
I had it in my head.
In our head, we said that.
And they be like, yo, what up, dog? I'll be like,
what's up?
What's up, baby?
Yeah, but these rude.
No, I wasn't fucking crazy.
Yeah. These rude dudes now would say something to us. They not gonna win nothing, but they would say something to us.
Yeah, facts.
But we have something to do tomorrow. I walked away from younger dudes and went, I got shit to do tomorrow. If I had the time, because it ain't nothing about the heart. If I had the time to crush you and help out the world and the power to be like, it's working. They crushing each other. I would have. But luckily, when you get older, you look and go, luckily, I got to go to work tomorrow, fool. Or luckily, I got to go pick the kids up from the babysitter. Because if I did not have to do that, I would give you exactly what you want to see if an old head could still shake. You know? They don't want that. They don't want you to come out of retirement because we throw it away. Y'all think that y'all throw it away. We throw it away, like double back and all type of stuff. We be like, oh, nah, he gone too far, Biggs. But that we getting off the topic.
Right now, you're kind of hot, I mean, I want to
So we're gonna just stick to the topic. If I start drinking, then I get a little. We stayed
on this topic long. I know this show is. We going past what we usually do. I want to throw one more out there because at this part of the show, we always do a man and women thing.
Hold on. Before you get to that, because we don't got too much longer. Fresh gonna have to do the consumer and the weather report.
Oh shit, he didn't even do none of them.
Nothing.
We ain't get to none of that. Yet.
Nothing.
Oh god,
So he gonna have to do that back
It
to
don't,
back.
it don't even look like he wanted to.
Yeah, right. Born, he probably
About to have
Okay.
Fresh do the
Look,
consumer.
Fresh at the jaw like, why he worried about me?
Yo, it was like good timing. I'm like, I hate this part of
Yo,
the conversation. I'm waiting for it, but
Yo, he probably like, what the fuck?
I'll be
Yo,
going
all
to
right,
it.
y'all. I know y'all been waiting on it. We're gonna do the consumer report with Weatherman Fresh.
Hello,
That's my boy.
hello out there in TV land. Well, we're at that time of year that it's holiday time. So you know what? We're gonna have to do the consumer report about holiday time, and we're gonna smash it in with the weather together. All right? How about that? So, since it is holiday time, and if you got to go to work like some of us got to take public transportation. And if you got to take public transportation, that means you're going with the MTA. And if the MTA is around your way and you see your driver, hey, why don't you buy him a bottle or something? So go on over to one of your local stores, maybe like Grady's or something. Get him a bottle. Say, yo, I appreciate you, brother. You be getting us to work. Everything's good with that. That's supporting Black business, supporting Black people, supporting our community. And that's what we do over here. And since you're supporting everybody, you know, you go on over to Fat Boy Fresh and get you a ugly Christmas sweater like I got on right here, and go to them holiday parties with your ugly Christmas sweater. And you are helping with Black community. And that is the consumer report. Back to you, Doug.
That's my boy.
Thank you, Fresh, for that consumer report.
Yeah, because
I don't know the weather in that. He said he was gonna do both of them, but we only did one. But I'm glad that y'all know what we trying to do. Like I said, we don't know what we doing up here.
And I can
We
help
don't give
him
a
out.
shit.
It's
But
cold.
we help each other.
It was cold
Yeah.
out here. Yeah,
It's brick.
It's brick.
This brickification.
Brick majesty out
It's
there.
you know what I mean? But anyway, yo, all jokes aside, I mean, we are at this point in the show, we always do like a man and woman thing. And I'm gonna shoot one out here for y'all. I mean, hopefully y'all can help me out or bring some light to the show. Make sure y'all comment, subscribe to Back and Fahward TV.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go to Bars and Hoops, go to the app, download that joint so y'all can hear the show. Every week we premiere, every Thursday we have reruns on all throughout the week. It's always good music on the joint. You know what I mean? We are bringing the fire. So, I want to ask y'all. It's two things I want to ask y'all. I don't know which one I want to ask y'all first. But, all right, let's do this. Who you think started the BBL? Young women or older women? Who you think started that shit? Because it's crazy.
It started with the old Jones. Right?
You think it started with the old Jones?
I mean, they needed it, right?
It started
you
with
think it
the
started
older white joints.
Okay. Yeah.
The white ladies started doing it first.
Really?
Remember, they like big titties. They always love big. Remember, right?
Stop,
They
yo.
love
I'm sorry,
big
y'all,
titties.
for
They
laughing like that.
big
But
titties.
yo,
So they
you know what I
got
mean?
crazy with the titties.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I said BB. I'm talking about BBS.
So I'm saying, well, the whole body. They
The
did
whole
everything.
body.
Yeah, the whole body.
White women did.
They did the butt too.
Started it
Because
They
they're
was
like
doing the
the
butt
because
too.
some of them have the pancake
I ain't
joints.
see them on
Because
that,
they ain't
that
had
video.
it, right? Yeah.
Huh?
You said they was
What
doing the butt
video?
too. Oh.
Oh, she said doing the.
You
doing
said
the-
they was doing the butt
Oh, they was
too.
doing their ass too.
Oh,
They was doing their ass, butt, everything. The white
This
women
nigga
started
right here is
first.
stupid. This
Yeah.
nigga talking
He
about
went back to
white Joyce doing the butt video.
Yo, he was like they was doing the butt too.
Some
Like,
niggas from
I don't
DC.
know.
Hey. No, it wasn't no white women in doing the butt
Ray said that,
video.
like, they was doing the butt
He
too.
talking about the infomercials.
Oh, listen,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to say
They're
I don't
not
know.
happy.
I think it was. I'm gonna have to say it was the older women.
older white women.
If you're saying
Started.
Started it.
yeah, starting it.
They
I ain't
started
gonna say with no ethnicity. I'm just gonna say the older women. Yes, I think
it was the
I would
white
have to
women.
lean towards they started it.
Now it's out of control.
It's way out of control.
It's foolishness. If you
Out of
ask me.
control.
Foolishness.
So you think so? All right. So all right. So you saying that the older women started it and the younger women just following it? When they don't, when we were just having an argument that the younger don't listen to the older. So
No, that
sometimes
ain't even about listening.
It's
That's
not about listening.
That
Not
that
saying-
right there. That's what they want to
but you
do
don't
to
think
their body.
you don't think that the younger ones was doing that and the older ones was like, yo, these young joints is out here killing us. I gotta
They
get
said
my
young
shit right.
They said
my
these
shit
young
sagging and wagging.
No, you know why? You know why I'm gonna say that, right? Because the older chicks that was in, hear me out, in the profession before them, because this is a professional thing.
Yeah,
You're not getting your
Hollywood,
body done.
Hollywood and shit like that.
You don't get your body done, and then because you're a doctor.
Let's
And that's
stand
that.
on the boards right now. If anybody wonder what we was about to do,
Yeah, yeah. Do
you
you
tune in to
believe?
WZUP?
Do you believe that they're doing it because of anything outside of it's a certain profession that you're doing it for? Like, why would you get all of that with your body done just to go to school or just to be a nurse or just to blah blah blah? We don't need that there.
Don't need that.
So what are you doing it for? That means that it's a certain profession you're following. So now that means the older ones, right? That was in that profession, that things are sagging or things ain't right, or it wasn't big enough to make the type of bread they want to make, they enhance it. And then when they enhance it, now the ones that's just getting in, the young, fresh ones, what they have on their side is time and youth, right?
Right.
So the ones that's now, because in that profession, we all know the profession, I'm gonna say it. In that profession, the 30 is almost on the way out, even if they fly.
Yeah.
They almost
Used up.
when a 1920 pull up
Used
and
up.
come into the
Yeah,
spot,
yeah.
that 30 that's still
You talking
fresh.
about scripting?
yes, sir.
That fresh,
Okay.
fresh meat.
And that's a thin line between selling ass. Okay, so boom, right? You know, I'm gonna tell it like it fucking is. So now in that thin line, the 30s are now doing that, and then they get a little bit more time. And then now the 1920, let's start younger than that. Sorry, I just don't want to go to me saying 14, 15, 16. So let's just say the 1920, they looking starts way earlier, but they looking like, hold up, I'm getting a little bit of ones too. So now they're youth because they're young. Because you know, that's what dudes half your age plus 7. You know my rules. They looking like, boom, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go with the younger Jones. Now the younger Jones is like, I can make more. They getting their shit done. You feel me?
That's my boy.
I keep it stacked. You heard? Everybody, nobody else want to tell it like it is. I'm gonna tell it like it fucking is. And they out there listening like, oh, fuck out of here. And then when they laying down at night, they be like, he was right though. You know what I mean? They spend their money to make money. They all say the same thing. I'm not selling my buns. They all tell you the same thing. Who's lying?
You think they trying to get that bread back that they paid for them buns?
No.
Like, yo, like that
No,
shit
that-
work,
I
nigga.
gotta pay for this
I
investment.
paid for this fucking work, my nigga.
Chicks are never ever.
Huh?
Chicks are
Gotta
not.
get that
You know,
back.
yo, nah. Dudes try to get their bread back.
Buns, if a girl buys buns,
no.
she like, yo,
They're
I'm
not
bought
thinking
some work.
Their brain is not logical to think
I
like
get it
that.
off,
No,
nigga.
their
Just pack it
women brains don't never think about getting bread back. Women don't think like that. That's a dude's thing. If we
So
play
what they-
dice, anything, we be like, I gotta get that bread back. Women never say I can get my bread back. They don't say that. Women do not say
So
that.
what they
It's a
say?
nice percent.
Hold on, so
Not
what they
all
say?
women,
So,
Huh?
so they
There's
What
got
they
some,
say?
there's some women out there.
They
They
just
got
be like,
sponsors.
yeah, women don't. You never was just chilling and see I don't care if it's from your wife to your sister to your mother with her friends, like, yeah, about something that they messed up, bread that they messed up, like, yeah, I gotta try to figure out how to get that back. You'll hear them say, I lost money and I'm about to see if Stan gonna work extra on weekends. It's never about them. Only dudes.
I'm hearing a lot of explosions going on.
What do you mean by that? When you say nah. So one person.
All right, just one. That's why I said I only can speak for one.
But that doesn't make women. That means you can't say women.
So it gotta be.
No, that's not how.
More.
That's not. No.
We just don't know who they are.
Majority rules.
I know one.
It gotta be.
That doesn't matter. Majority
Lord
rules.
Merciful.
All right. When it comes to guys, right?
Please somebody comment,
including yourself, right? I know what y'all got to do. When you married or engaged,
no, I'm not doing that.
I don't, and you're not.
Cool.
Cool. What I'm saying is, look, this is this is what people say, right? No, because this is what people say. This is what people say. It ain't everybody. I didn't say everybody. If you could find 100 women, that would be about the top you can find. When it comes to men, that's a man saying, I gotta get that back. We so logical with anything we lose. If we roll dice, if we do this, anything we do, we be like, I gotta get that back. Women are not sitting around like, I gotta get that back. On what expense? On a grind back? Or I'm gonna find somebody to get it from. They not. Now, if you get a chick about, I'm gonna work 3 jobs. That's not the majority of them. That's how we think.
Yo, you bring up a good point. So who's paying for
no,
the
you're kind of
BBL?
hot, you know. I mean, I want Ross.
They paying for them?
Huh?
Are them chicks paying for them BBLs?
Some of them are.
They are? Or they got a dude?
Now,
I
putting up the
said
bread.
some of them. I went somewhere with a dude. I'm like, never mind, man.
Hey,
Dirk got a point.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. What's the name said it? Pun. You get your own. You heard me? He even said it. You know? That's all I'm saying. So look, boom. At the end of the day, I know that y'all want to defend them, but you know that a saying for a man is, I gotta get that back. That's what we say. Are there women that try to grind back? Probably, but that's not really in their head. We have to grind back. Take a loss. Take a loss and see if you get. It's okay, dog. we don't get those on that. You know what we get? How would you do that?
No.
Yo.
My person
Heard that.
She says it's okay.
Great.
See, I told
Great.
you.
And that's great. That's great.
Salute to her.
And guess what? That's
Salute to
great.
her.
She's
Majority rule.
sponsoring. But listen, you got to shout out your sponsor. But what I'm saying is, that's my guy. You know what? The moral of the story.
77. What
I'm not saying a percentage, but I will say it's high percentage. We know what it is.
We should be.
Go ahead. We should be.
No. I'm just listening.
My
Go
point
ahead with your
is
craziness.
My point is, we always look for how to fix and get back. That's not on their mind because how many times? Okay, everyone here, right? Got a phone call when you be like, hello. Every guy here and every guy listening, you got a call when you went, hello, and then the other person on the other line said, can you help me? Do you have all
so what
day.
they be like? They be like, hello.
Yeah, and hello, and then they ask for something that they're gonna give back, but it's a wash. It's a wash.
No, you ain't getting it back.
And if you do, you do. But you know that you gotta wash it if you give it to them. Now, all the guys out there. Now we only going on percentage. I don't want nobody going, nah, girl, did that happen to me? How many times did we fuck up and then be like, and then get on the phone and call chicks? That's not a guy thing. You'd rather call your man and vent, like, damn, I took a loss. Before you call 10 chicks out of your phone, you're gonna call 10 chicks out of your phone. She like, hey, what's up, Stan? And you like, yeah, I was seeing if I could get $100 so I get paid on Friday. Stop. That's not what men do, man. Now, have a man done that? Probably, but that's not the norm. That's a norm for a chick. And if you get when you get that call, you're not the first or second person.
This is dirt.
Because I'm just telling like it is.
Men and women
Listen,
joint, call this dirt special.
Look, how many times everybody
I
here,
can't even go back.
people who's online is laughing. I know they sitting there thinking like, yo, that dirty Wanda just called me. Talk about, I'm gonna give it back next Friday. They dying on it. And TV Land, Dirty Wanda.
Dirty Wanda?
There's somebody right now that's laughing like, she just called me. Talk about, I'm gonna give you that 40 back.
Should have been on live. You want still on? Oh, man.
I'm on live, man.
I'm on live right
That's
now.
a fact.
Dirty
And
Wanda.
look, I'm not trying to bash
So I'm thinking
shit,
of
because even y'all know it. Like, hey, if y'all gonna get fooled, then they laughing right now. They going, hey, if I could trick you, I could trick you. Cut it out. It is what it is, and we don't do it. Not in the masses. Like I said, there's a guy right now like, hey, I call chicks too. That's not what guys do. Like I said, we call each other and vent, and then we can't even help our man. He's like, oh, well, I'm about to drink. Oh. I know you ain't got it, but if you pull up then.
Yo, for everybody out there, if y'all agree with Dirt or disagree with Dirt, please comment.
I do it
and
all the
subscribe.
time. I ain't got you lost 5.
He
I
was
ain't got it. But if you
get
pull up,
the
boy.
motherfucking email. He
I'm drinking
sure
right
get the
now.
message.
Get you drunk. I get you drunk.
Yo, and I ain't
Your
gonna
mind off before come out.
and I ain't gonna hold you. You better hurry up. I'm in the street right now. I'll pick you up too. Can't take you back home.
in TV land.
Nah, that on a serious note though, we do need to help more with our pals. Nah, dead ass. This one is not even a joke. Like when we in trouble, think about all the times you take we all know what dirts are. Think about all the times you take a dirt out, right? And I ain't talking about myself, but just think about all the time you take a dirt out and she ain't cash in, and then you go home like Son from Half Baked, and you count how much you spent. You know what I mean? She ain't even cash in. At the end of the night, you look at your finance like, this dirty bitch, I spent motherfucking $400. And then she's talking about, I gotta go home early, I got a headache, or she got sick and got light on you. She beat you, right? When you think of those days and your man is in a little bit of trouble for $100 or $200, think about those days and help him out. That's one thing we need to start doing.
That's my boy.
Look out for each other more.
On that note, we're gonna end this show back and forward this week, man, with my co-host Dirt and Born, Weatherman Fresh. We down here at the back at the Bars and Hoop Studio with CEO Steels.
That's my boy.
We see y'all next week, man.
What's wrong with you? Oh shit!
Yo, huh? It is.
You on right now?
Don't say.
You still live?
Yo,
Oh, shit!
Yo, stop.
Oh shit!
Yo, stop, man.
You
Chill out.
Okay,
man.
Yo, he's still live on the show. Oh shit! Now we cut our phones off. Yo, we still on
Double live. He yelling at us like, yo, with a tissue stick.